Hi there, my name's Reb Davis and I'm an avian veterinary nurse. I've written the article titled Feathered Foragers, available on our website and on our social media for this week for PAW 2024. Foraging is one of our themes. So to summarise the article, it's basically talking about the importance of providing foraging opportunities into your parrot's daily routine. This stems from wild behaviours. So a wild parrot will spend up to 70% of their day foraging for their food. So this means they'll travel great distances to locate the most nutritious, the ripest fruits, the seasonal availability of different things. They will, once they've located these, they will spend a great deal of time cracking open nuts, peeling fruits before they actually ingest their meal. When captive parrots don't have this challenge, they become less engaged, and we might see more negative unwanted behaviours, such as stereotypical behaviours, feather plucking, feather picking, that sort of thing, which basically stem from not enough stimulation and boredom. Foraging enrichment is considered one of the most effective strategies to improve welfare and reduce these stereotypical behaviours in captive parrots. So for us, it's about changing our behaviour to improve their behaviour. For us, presenting food in a bowl is very logical. It's clean, it's tidy. We can monitor their food intake, what they like, what they're currently interested in eating. But for them, it's a bit boring. It sort of strips them of their natural foraging instincts and purpose. They spend such a large amount of their day doing that, and if you're just providing it in a bowl, they don't have that opportunity, so then they might start showing unwanted behaviours, such as the feather plucking. So instead, try and think about ways to make them work for their food. And it doesn't have to be complicated, they can be really simple, and you can use your imagination and sort of tailor it to your parrot's likes. So you could, for example, provide food in an egg box to make them chew through the egg box to get at their meal. You could pop a box in a box to make them chew through the boxes. So it's just sort of thinking about making them spend a little bit more time trying to find their food instead of it just being readily available. So you can buy commercial forage feeders from parrot toy manufacturers, different designs, different sizes, aimed at different species. So you make them sort of think about solving puzzles to get their food or get their treats out. But it doesn't need to be expensive. You don't need to buy toys. You could make your own foraging toys. If you have a look online, there'll be loads of ideas. If you have a look at the article, there's some pictures included in that with different ideas. So food inside other food items, so like stuffed peppers I do quite regularly for my parrots, so they have to chew through the pepper to get the other more desirable food inside. So it's all foraging. If your parrot prefers wood to cardboard, you could use a wooden block and drill holes in it to sort of make them work for the food a little bit more, and sort of take time to manipulate the wood to try and get the food out. You can use forage boxes, so you have a large box with lots of shredded paper or safe leaves or herbal mixes in, and then their food scattered in there, so they've got to sort of pick through it and take time to find what they want to eat. You could use kebab sticks, so it's basically as it sounds. You can buy kebab feeders that hang in your parrot cage, where you just skewer fruit and veg on to make them a different way of offering their food. Alternatively, I use the bamboo kebab sticks as like a foot toy, so they can pick it up with their foot and gnaw on it, and encourage that behaviour as well. So it doesn't need to be complicated, it just needs a little bit of thought to your parrot's preferences, and just with the aim being making them spend a bit more time foraging for their food instead of it just being presented in a bowl. Enrichment can be provided in the food that you offer. So not just how you offer it, what you offer. So you can offer different textures of foods. So some parrots might prefer coarsely chopped fruit and veg that they can hold in their hand and eat. Some you can provide mashed pureed food that they can lap up. Obviously caution with that with hormonal birds. You can offer chopped food, coarsely chopped food, finely chopped food, just depending on your parrot's preferences. Some take to that, some don't. There's tons of recipes out there for you to bake your own parrot treats. I have great fun creating baked goods for my lot, just as a different way of providing them nutrition in a different form, so they're not just getting pellets and chop all the time. They get sort of a complete diet, but baked or chopped or mashed or whatever I feel like doing. Unshelled nuts are a good way of providing enrichment as well. Parrot safe nuts. They have to spend time to crack all the shells to get in to what they actually want, the actual nut inside. But obviously bird safe nuts, like we don't really encourage monkey nuts, unshelled peanuts, because of the aspergillus risk. But Brazil nuts, pecans, hazelnuts, almonds, macadamias, pine nuts all present a good challenge for your parrots to get into. And it's a very easy way to implement interesting opportunities into your parrot's daily routine. It'll be very beneficial to their mental well-being and improve your bond with them as well. So if you're putting a bit more thought into what you're offering them, they're going to appreciate that, and you're going to see an improvement in their welfare, and you're going to benefit from that. My own personal experiences as a parrot owner, as avian veterinary nurse, I expose my parrots to lots of different foraging opportunities and methods, and have great fun doing it. And I would encourage you to do the same. Like there's no limit. It's just what you can come up with. You know your bird, and you know how they're going to react to new things and what their preferred medium for providing food is. It's worth noting, if you expose them to something and they're a bit phobic of it at first, it doesn't mean they're not interested in it. It just might take a little bit of time to desensitize them to this option. If you change something straight away, they might be a bit anxious of that, but I wouldn't be discouraged. Just keep going with it. It's worth doing. And in summary, there's really no limit to how you can provide foraging enrichment for your parrot. It's as long as it's safe and you desensitize them as necessary, then it's a crucial part of making sure your parrot's behavioural needs are met, preventing boredom and other negative behaviours, so it's very beneficial. So I hope you enjoy, I hope you've found inspiration, and go forth and create.